I will
Okay,
do that.
my next guests, they're from the Hogle Zoo. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome out Brad Parkin and Erica Hansen.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
Hi there. Good to see you.
See, everyone gets their own song. Everyone gets their own song.
We like that.
I'm sorry, I didn't even notice you sitting there in the middle. I apologize.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, let's talk about the Hogle Zoo. How many people visit the Hogle Zoo each year?
Last year was a banner year for us. We had over 1 million visitors. So we broke records not only for our summertime attendance, but also for zoo lights as well. So we're shooting to do that again this year.
Now, when the zoo first opened, it was quite a bit different than it is now. How is it different? How many animals do we have now?
Well, when the zoo opened, it actually opened at our current site in 1931, but many out there may remember that the zoo actually originated in Liberty Park in 1911 on the current site of the Tracy area.
Do you guys remember that?
It's Utah history. And I think when the zoo opened in 1911 in Liberty Park, it had 2 pheasants, a duck, a rabbit, and a goat, I think is about all.
You guys just put up a fence around some animals that were already there. Okay.
It wasn't too long after that, though, in 1916, that Salt Lake City school children saved their pennies and purchased a full-grown adult elephant from a passing circus named Princess Alice. And due to her rambunctious nature over the years, the zoo had to find a new home, and the city went to work trying to find us a new location. They considered many locations throughout the valley, or throughout the city, one of which was the Utah State Prison grounds, which, as now y'all know this, eventually became Sugar House Park, right? So, but thanks to the kind donation of a prominent businessman by the name of James Hogle in 1931, donating 47 acres at the mouth of Immigration Canyon, the zoo relocated to that spot, and we've been there ever since, now 81 years.
Okay, so we don't need to talk about what happened to the elephant, but did everyone enjoy dinner tonight? It's good? Okay, good.
Nice.
I was at the Hogle Zoo this last summer, and there was a lot of
great.
construction going on. Tell us about the project that's going on now.
I'd be happy to. By the way, you're seeing some old historic photos of the zoo as we talk about the history of the old entrance up there. Many of you may remember Shasta.
Shasta the liger.
The liger, the first
Awesome.
liger ever born in the world. We were told back in 1948. She died in 1972, and we're still asked about her every day. And of course, many of you know of our very popular lion drinking fountain up there. I wish I had a nickel for every photo taken by a parent of a child in front of the lion drinking
I did it.
fountain.
I've stuck my head in the mouth.
But coming up this summer, opening on June 1st, is a very exciting new project up there. And Erica, I'll let you describe that.
It is called Rocky Shores, which we're super excited about. It will see the return of the polar bear to Salt Lake City, which everybody's, I think, chomping at the bit. So we'll have the, yes, thank you. I heard somebody clapping. We'll have the polar bear, 3 grizzlies, 3 seals, 3 sea lions, 2 river otters, and bald eagles. And it's all kind of set up to make you feel like you've escaped to the northwest coast. And it's fantastic. The underwater viewing facility in this place is amazing. The water will be above your head. This is Rizzo. She's our 14-year-old polar bear coming to us from Cincinnati Zoo.
These aren't just any polar bears, grizzlies. These are going to be our polar bears, grizzlies, the actual ones.
Yeah.
So you guys are getting a sneak look right now.
The grizzlies are Dolly, Lulu, and Coda. They're 2 sisters and a brother. And they're 3 years old, so they're still very antagonistic and some sibling rivalry, and they're very playful and make a lot of noise, and they love the crowd. So we're super excited to get them in there.
Well, I would like to bring out some animals. I understand we have some here. We have Michaela Barandi, who is the animal handler. We've got
Here she comes.
Michaela.
several things. Tell us what this is.
Well, this is our largest resident owl here in
Oh, does she have a mic?
hello, there we are. There we go.
No, she does.
Sorry,
She
I
does.
was
There
just
we
going to
go.
start
Okay.
screaming like I do to all of my teenagers at the zoo. But this is Utah's largest resident owl. This is the great horned owl. Just a beautiful, magnificent bird, one of my favorite birds here at the zoo. This is Thor. Thor was injured, so it's a rehabilitation bird, and that's why we have it on our collection, because obviously Thor could not hunt on his own and live a long life. So here at the zoo, I call it Hotel Hogle, and we take care of him. He's going to live to be about 28 years old in our collection, and he's going to hit almost every single school in the state of Utah on our outreach programs. One of these guys hunt at night, and a beautiful Beautiful bird. And if I make him flap his wings, you're not going to hear a thing because these guys hunt at night in that very quiet flight, hunting in on all of those rodents. So these guys you will find out in the rural Utah. Yeah. So I'm going to have Janess come up on stage and grab this bird from me so I can grab out another animal. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Janess. She is one of our animal handlers at the zoo, and she's a volunteer. She's volunteered for 11 years, and her son has started to volunteer with us as well. And I told you I was going to get you.
Is there anything I can do to help? Or do you need me to stay over here?
You stay right there. This one is asleep. You might want to watch yourself right there.
Okay.
Just kidding.
You don't want to hear that.
It's okay.
As I was saying, a lot of our animals go out to our outreach programs.
Oh, you woke him up?
I woke her up. This is the North American opossum.
That's how we all look when we wake up.
Yeah.
Just a cute little furry critter that we have. Obviously, we don't have these here in Utah. Kind of a good thing. There are garbage men. They like to eat all kinds of things. Dog food. You get a good picture of that. See, Germany is not the only place with a cross-eyed opossum. We have a cross-eyed opossum as well. And that is very common, actually, as they age. They get these little fat deposits, and they get a little funky looking.
Oh.
Now, moms, a really interesting fact about our little marsupial here. Yes, it's a marsupial, has a little pouch where it has the babies. Moms, you would only carry your babies for about 2 weeks, and then they move into the pouch, but then they stay there for about 3 months. And they ride on your back until they are ready to go off on their own. So just a cute little marsupial here in the United States, not in Utah at all. Huh. A cute little being. Shall we bring out another one? Yeah.
Millipede.
You know, we have so many animals that we get to take out to all of the schools throughout the years. My volunteers go out, I say mine, and they're really your volunteers. They go out and help educate our youth about all of the animals. We do all kinds of lectures based on animals in our own backyard to animals that you find far, far away. Okay. Janice has to help me with this guy.
Here we go. It's going to be a two-person effort.
This beautiful specimen right here is the Mexican red-tailed boa. Obviously, it comes from Mexican region. I had someone ask me once, well, where does it come from? Mexican red-tailed boa. These guys will get about average 10 feet long, so it's not one of the large ones that you see, but will live to be about 23 years old. She weighs about 25 pounds right now, but she's pure muscle. I don't know, do you want to touch it?
Do you dare?
Kurt.
Yeah, I know some lawyers.
Come and give it a feel. Why don't you put, there you go. He's done. I can honestly tell you that I was always afraid of snakes growing up in Texas, but these guys are just beautiful animals. I really enjoy working with them. I know Janess does too. She really does it. And so this is our red-tailed boa. Like I said, please come to the zoo and visit all the rest of our animals. We have volunteers that come out and get you up close and personal so you can touch them.
Yeah, it was a blast, you guys. That was so fun. You should do that.
Should we bring out one?
Do we have time for one more?
If we have time, I'll bring out one more.
Okay, yeah.
He's kind of going to crawl up on your shoulder.
No, he's
there.
not. Get him.
Yeah.
Get-
Erica, this one's for you.
We should also say it's Volunteer Appreciation Week,
It is.
and all of these outreach people are volunteers, and we so appreciate you
There.
getting stuff by me on purpose.
Can you
Excellent.
zoom in on this? I don't know if I can, if I'm sitting in a place that you can get it. This is the African black millipede. These guys obviously live in Africa.
Oh, I can touch that.
You can touch this. Come and give it a touch. Give it a touch.
No, okay. Yeah.
See? Nice, nice and crunchy. I always say these guys crunch squish, where we squish and crunch. That these guys are really great animals to have in your gardens. Obviously, they don't get that big here in Utah. But again, you guys come down to Hogle Zoo and visit all of my friends, because they'd love to see you there and kind of spook you out a little bit.
Well, thank you so much for
here.
bringing all these
Okay,
in.
well,
welcome.
thank you.
Thank you for the opportunity.
All right. Well, we are going to be right back with more after this. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.